everybody, and welcome back to our show. It's post Halloween, and we have a lot to talk about.
As you can see,
the Dodgers
won last night.
The World Series. Yes. So we're so excited.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row.
The veladoras worked. Oh, you know what? Cheers to the Dodgers.
Cheers.
A little old school rum and Coke. A little gangster, but yeah. So the Dodgers won. It was, in my opinion,
oh my gosh,
it was a really, really good series.
So I was out of town on vacation. So it was, the time zones. Mm-hmm. Over there it will start at 8:00. So I was like at midnight. I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. Like this is hard. And yesterday on the way back from Maryland, shout out to Southwest that has live TV. I was able to watch Game 7. Dude, I was like, I wanted to yell on the plane, but I couldn't because there was, all these viejitos that were sleeping. So I just had to keep it to myself, all the excitement, and be like, what the fuck is going on? No, catch the ball. But it was, the 4 hours of watching the game was worth it.
It was pretty intense. I think it was Game 4. Was it Game 4?
That went into what ending? The
18th
inning. Yeah,
inning.
It was over at 3:00 in the morning or something.
3 o'clock.
My time.
Our time here was over at midnight, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking good. And then yesterday's game, I was telling Christina, I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad if the Blue Jays win. I won't be mad at
no,
them.
I wasn't gonna be mad if they won.
But I was like, I really, really wanted the Dodgers to win. I mean, I know a lot of people are hating on the Dodgers. And I'm gonna say why. So I saw on TV during the game, the camera zoomed into people's poster signs.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
I saw that too.
And I saw one that said Destiny versus Dynasty. And obviously, they wanted the Blue Jays to win because of Destiny, because they haven't been in the World Series in 30 plus years. And Dynasty, they're saying that because the Dodgers have thrown so much money into their corporation, into their team.
Yes, they have the money. Why not spend it?
Dodgers are literally $1 billion team with the amount of money that Tony is making.
There's no cap of how much they can actually offer a player if they want him on their team.
This is my thing with the people that are hating on the Dodgers. You can't get mad at the team that is throwing money at their players. They're literally throwing money at the best players. So, and then the thing is, how do you hate the Dodgers as a team, as players? Because Ohtani is so nice. Mm-hmm. Hernandez is nice.
Which one?
Of the Hernandezes.
I was gonna say there's both of them.
Both of the Hernandezes are nice.
Kershaw retired and he went to the World Series.
Yeah,
he pitched on one of the games.
Freeman is so funny when you hear him talk. He's so nice. And people that talk about these guys that know them, they say they're all freaking cool ass guys. So, I mean, I just don't understand why they hate.
People are always going to hate. They have always hated on the Dodgers. The same way a lot of people hate on the Cubs, on the Yankees.
I don't hate on anybody. You know what? No, I'm lying. I hate on the fucking Astros because they cheated back in 2017. I'm still hating. And then, so I don't know if you noticed, but Springer is now with the Blue Jays. So a couple of the games I had to watch on TikTok Live because I refused to buy a subscription to watch the game. So every time Springer would come up to bat, whoever was hosting the TikTok Live was like, boo, fuck you, Springer, because they're still mad about the Astros. And I'm like, I'm still mad too, but I'm not going to be just mad at him.
No, they just took it.
And did you see the fight? Or not? They wanted to fight, pero los separaron.
No, I think that's the time that I literally had to get off the plane, because that's when we landed, and I was just like, so I had to find a TikTok.
The Dodgers pitcher, he got very close at hitting the batter, and finally le pegó.
El Chino.
No, it wasn't El Chino. It was somebody else. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Le pegó. And then the batter, like, he's like, well, what the hell, man? And then the pitcher was like, you can read lips when he saw, like, what motherfucker? He's all, fuck you. And I thought it was.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So then they get close to each other, and then the umpires like
separate them.
Try to separate that, and then you see everybody coming out of both bullpens, the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. And to me, it was just hilarious because, let's be honest, these baseball players are not fighters, okay? I've seen a couple of fights cuando hacen la misma cosa.
Pero se tiene que defender cada uno with their teammates.
I saw one time, and I don't know which teams they were. The pitcher, like, he tried swinging at the batter, and he like missed, and because he missed and he put all his force behind
el brazo.
No, he like spun around like a ballerina y se cayó. And I was like, you guys are not hockey players. You guys are not fighters. Like, stop. It's funny. Like, you're like, I thought it was entertaining, pero lo separaron.
Overall, very good season.
Oh, very good series. I mean, I enjoyed this series. Blue Jays did such a good job.
First game. So I just got back from vacation. Mm-hmm. I went to Canada. I went to Niagara Falls. So the first game is when I was out there.
No,
I was out there, I think third game or something like that.
Yeah.
But I went inside the casino. I'm like, you know what? The game started at 8:00. I'm going to go watch the game at the bar at the casino. Mm-hmm. So I get there and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wear my Dodgers hat. I'm just going to keep it simple. So I get there. Why is it that I'm in Canada, everybody was all in Blue Jays, and I was just like, aquí me voy a quedar callada y no voy a decir nada. And I was sitting at the bar, and I had told Hassan, I was like, you know what, this is very awkward. I can't even shout, so can we just like go gamble?
No, man.
Dude, they would have eaten me alive.
Te hubieran dado un putazo right there.
For real. I was scared. I was just like, nah. And then I was just like sitting in one of the chairs, the slot machines, and I saw the TV, and I was just sitting like cheering from afar, but I couldn't say nothing.
That's funny.
Dude, but the whole casino, because they're all, they're all Canadians or whoever's there from, on vacation, they were yelling, and I was just like...
Well, it was because... So the thing is, the Blue Jays hadn't made it to the World Series in like 30-something years. So everybody was really, really excited. Not only on the Blue Jays side, but the Dodgers side, because it's like, oh my gosh, 2 years in a row, like... Do we have a chance? Like, and the thing with the Dodgers players is that they show up for postseason. They really show up. So the only thing that pissed me off about the Blue Jays is that they kept walking Ohtani. Like, stop it. Let the man play. Let the man show us what he's got.
Oh, I saw that, and it was just
I was getting frustrated. I even posted it on my stories, like, let the man walk. But yeah, it was a good series. Shout out to the Dodgers. We love you.
Yeah, and they parade is supposedly happening tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I had messaged my boss, boss, parade, question mark. And she's like, no chingues.
I know. I didn't even bother texting anybody, but yeah.
No, but even before their first game, before I left on vacation, to my boss, like, so if the Dodgers win, can I go to the parade? And she looked at me, she's like, we'll talk about it. I was like, okay, because last year when they went, I was going to go, but I was like, nah, I don't want to get shot in LA.
Damn. I know a guy blew off his hand with a firecracker.
Yeah, I was like,
and his homie caught it on video. So, how was your vacation?
Very good. I enjoyed the actually fall because we don't have that much here in Arizona.
Where'd you go?
I went to Canada for 3 days, and then I went to Westminster, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Which is borderline to Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Weather was nice. We got to see all the trees, red, orange, yellow, shit that we don't see in Phoenix area.
I know.
Dude, you just get up, go for a walk. There's leaves everywhere.
Pero no va a durar because then it's going to get really cold and it's going to start snowing.
It's going to start snowing. But I got to enjoy it for a couple of days. Loved it. I wouldn't mind going back out there during fall season for like a week. And then, it's just a lot of traffic. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Wherever we went, and where they live, it's like far. It's like more like countryside. So everything's far away.
Yeah.
So then we had to travel. But overall, it was good. On the drive to Canada, because it was like 6 hours from where they live to Niagara Falls. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. trees everywhere. Not like here when you go to California, you only see desert.
Yeah, you see cactuses, saguaros, but not even a lot anymore. But yeah, that's
but
cool.
it was a very good. Back to reality.
Yeah.
Enjoy some time with the family. Got to see the game. They're not a Dodgers fan, but they supported and actually put the game on for me, and they stayed up.
Cool.
So yeah, went trick or treating. Took Chiquis, Vincent's future girlfriend. Took her out,
Speaking of Vincent, so I finally got feedback of his Halloween party that he had at school. Remember?
Yes, his dance.
So he told me
it was a Halloween dance?
Yeah, it was a Halloween dance. Okay. Everybody got dressed up, and I asked him what he wore, and because I wasn't there when he left.
Okay.
And he's all like, "Oh, I was a soccer player. I was a Mexico soccer player."
Because he wears a Mexico jersey?
Yes, a new one that just came out, the black and gold one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, I go, "Oh, what did your friends dress up as?" And I waited a couple of days to ask him more about his party. And he's like, "Mom, you will not believe one of my friends dressed up as Donald Trump." And I was like, "Are you serious?"
Like a full-on costume?
Well, he said he really didn't describe it. He said that he wore a suit and he was Donald Trump. And I was like, "Please don't tell me you guys were mean to him." And he's like, "Well," he goes, "nobody wanted to talk to him. Nobody wanted to play with him." He goes, like, I talked to him for a little bit, but then I went and played with my other friends. So I was like, "Okay, y así lo dejé." A day later, we went to the city carnival. So there was a downtown carnival. And I'm standing there with Christina, and Christina was like, "Oh my gosh, look at that." And I go, "What?" She's like, "There's a kid with a MAGA hat." And if people don't know what a MAGA hat, it's a red hat that says "Make America Great Again." And I turned around and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And this kid looked like he was 10, 11 years old. And he had a suit on también.
Was it Vincent's
friend? Vincent was like, "What are you guys looking at?" And I was like, "Oh, there's some kid dressed in in a MAGA hat like Donald Trump." And he's all like, "That's my friend." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "That's my friend. That's the one
that dressed up for the school dance."
Yes. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "That's the one." He goes, "I'm going to go say hi to him." And I was like, "Okay." And this kid was there with I didn't see his mom, but I saw like his little siblings and his dad. Mm-hmm. And then me and Christina and then our friends were there too. And I was like, who would let their kid go out like that to get dirty looks? Like, why are you spending money on that crap anyways? That has like $50.
Because they're probably Trump supporters.
Yeah. But still, I was like, pobre niño no sabe. No sabe. And then,
si a los padres no le importa, they don't care that their son is getting bullied or making fun of because he's wearing a MAGA hat. Like, that's their problem. It's sad, but you can't control what other people want, let their children do. They have the rights to dress up as whatever they want. And if you wanted to dress up as a Donald Trump, by all means, go for it.
I don't know. If Vincent were to be like, "Oh, I want to be Donald Trump," no, you're not. No, you're not. You are 11 years old. You don't know shit about politics. No. And to me, that's just sad because, the MAGA people say that, liberals are indoctrinating their children. And it's actually the other way around because Vincent knew that was affiliated with Donald Trump, but he didn't ignore the kid. He still acknowledged that was his friend. He did not see the bad in it. He just knew it was about Donald Trump. But anyways, moving on, I do want to talk a little bit about MAGA, but not in the way that you think it is. I just want to say, Usha, girl, go get your man.
Dude, I saw all over social media of what you're talking about.
You know what?
Ese way?
Okay, let me take a drink for this. Because...
Dude, marry man to a widow.
Hold on. Do you ever hug a man like that? Do you put your hands on his hair? Like, I mean, your man don't have hair.
I was like, I could do that to Hazael, pero me le estoy subando la cabeza porque no tiene pelo.
But like, I can't imagine.
Dude, to me, the video that I saw, I was just like, ooh, something's going on right there. And if people don't not want to see that, it's all over it.
So not only that, okay, not only the touchy feeling on stage, but before Erica brought him on to the stage, she was like, no one can replace my husband. But,
she said that.
Yes, but JD has these qualities, blah, 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 that remind her of her husband. And I was just like, the hypocrisy. So not only did she do that, pero when JD started talking on the podium, y este pinche baboso
Dude, el comentario que dijo that he wishes that his wife
was Christian.
Yeah, but you married her for who she was. And you, at that time that you married her, you didn't care about her religion. So now all of a sudden you do?
So this is my opinion on it. I think he is laying down the groundwork, the foundation. Porque
he can go for president.
Este baboso va a mandar a su vieja a la chingada, and he's
Se va a meter en la cama con la, ¿cómo se llama? What's her name?
Erica.
Con Erica.
No, okay, yes. But this is how I think politically, I think this is how they're going to play it. In order to feed into the MAGA base, because what they're fearing, because, MAGA is like very culty, cuando se le muera su God leader, pues usually in cults, that's what happens. Cuando se muere su Dios, the cult just goes away. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to move the MAGA to accept JD. So I think this is what he's doing. He's going to be like, you know what? Me tuve que separar de mi esposa because
she wasn't Christian.
She wasn't Christian and she didn't want to convert. And because he's newly Christian. He
was never Christian, right? He was raised.
No. He newly joined the whole Catholic Church. He se hizo religioso or whatever, like within the past couple years.
He had to in order for him to be, vice president.
Yeah, the whole MAGA thing. Anyways, so él va a decir, oh, well, mi esposa, she didn't want to convert, blah, blah, blah. Like, with my faith, I really feel this type of way. And my faith is what's like leading me to God. And, I am a godly man and I need somebody to stand next to me that believes in the same thing that I do. Y eso va a decir.
Y mucha gente is going to eat that up.
Yeah, and MAGA's going to eat it up because, of course, MAGA can't see anything past Christianity. They don't care about any other religions. I mean, they still think Muslims are terrorists, which is so fucking stupid.
Dude, that sounds like literally Hitler bullshit.
Yeah. Anyways, so we can talk about that también. Pero he's going to say all this so MAGA can eat it up to accept his whole, okay, ya te vas a divorciar. And in order for the Catholic Church to forgive him, this, because the Catholic Church, you can't just get divorced just like that. Anyways, so then se divorcian. Y se va a esperar. Okay?
Se va a esperar como 1 año, 2 años máximo.
I don't think it's going to be that long. Because he has to get laid, and the thing is, how long is he going to be able to be continuing fucking the couch? Just kidding. That was a bad joke. No, it wasn't. Anyway, se va a querer casar, and then he's gonna
se va a casar con Erica.
Yeah, and she's gonna be like, I was a widow.
The perfect couple for the Christian community.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That is the perfect.
A white girl with blue eyes, blonde hair makes it like the proper, first lady.
I'm actually excited for them because now they can share eyeliner.
For reals. ¿Cómo se ve? Mira, he has some on.
So I
wonder what kind of brand he uses.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't smear. And you know how black eyeliner smears? Especially when you wear it on your waterline.
I know.
Should
we send him a DM?
Yeah, I want to know. I'm like, hey, can you give us
pointers on your eyeliner?
Is it Maybelline? Is it Revlon? Or is it like a high-end Urban Decay? I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Pendeja.
But going back to Usha, girl, you are letting this man age you.
Dude, se mira bien acabada, pobrecita. Like, you can tell she doesn't sleep or something. Like, does nobody help her with her skin routine? Like, algo abajo de los ojos.
Exactly. And you know what pisses me off about women like Usha that are very, very smart and very accomplished when it comes to like their education
Se
and
está
their careers.
dejando for a guy
Se está dejando por un pinche hombre. That really pisses me off. And I'm like, girl, you can do so much better, because I've seen pictures of her before the election, okay? This is...
Se miraba bien bonita, alegrada.
Yes.
Nunca se ha pintado el pelo, pero se miraba bien bonita.
Yes. I mean, she's made some very questionable career choices. I guess she's very conservative, but let's just take that away from the equation. Other than her being conservative, la señora is not a bad looking woman, pero she's letting her stupid ass man waste
que él
her.
Está quitando todo el maquillaje.
Probably.
That's why she doesn't wear makeup, because he's using it all on himself. He gotta look pretty. He wants to look like a Barbie, like Mr. Ken.
Oh my gosh. You know, oh my gosh. We can just keep talking shit about him the whole time. Pero, you know, when just I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, because they have little kids. They have little kids.
Your point? Erica has kids.
A esa vieja le vale madre. That woman loves power.
They do say white girls are little sucias and crazy.
Everybody's crazy and a sucia.
That's probably what he wants.
That's true. But
he wants a wild white girl.
I mean, she's not. Is she really wild? I really don't know much about her.
We just know she's from Arizona.
I just know that she likes to grab up on that man.
Dude, ella que se deja que le agarre de la cintura cuando se dan los brazos. Like, when they're talking, they're like this, and he's all like looking in her eyes. He's like, oh, yes.
Like, oh my gosh, I can see us together forever. Let me just get rid of my wife. That's sad.
Give me like 2 years and I got you.
Yeah. Anyways, that's so freaking sad.
That's just a conspiracy that we're talking
about.
I know. Watching that be true, but you never know.
Oh nowadays, my gosh.
You
know what? They deserve each other. If they get together, they deserve each other. So I wanted to bring up something, another thing. So what I noticed, I went to a Halloween party, and I noticed we were talking. I don't even know how we started talking about this. We started talking about how you're supposed to be with a man that loves you more than you love them. And I was talking to my friend Vanessa and Christina about this, and we were just like talking about it. She's like, yeah. And I tell Vanessa, I'm like, yeah, Chris like fucking adores you. Like, Vanessa walks on water for Chris. And she's like, I know, he gets on my fucking nerves. I've been trying to get rid of him. And then the same way with Christina, Avon freaking like follows her around like a lost puppy dog, And so as we were talking about this, I was like, have you guys ever watched Sex in the City? And they don't watch Sex in the City.
No?
There's a scene, I think it's in season 1. One of Carrie's friends gets married, and Carrie is narrating the whole thing, the whole scene, about how she was very surprised that her friend got married because she used to be a really good socialite. And she went to the wedding, and even though she was surprised that she was getting married and to a mediocre looking guy. And so cuando la abrazó to say congratulations, Carrie, to the bride like told her, like, always marry somebody that loves you more than you love them. So I always quote that. So that's what I told Vanessa and Christina. And as I'm freaking talking about this, I see one of my nieces walking past me and her boyfriend chasing her, right? To make sure she's okay. And then I see my other niece with her husband, Ariana and Emily, like.
Yeah, he saw Ariana's boyfriend and Emily's husband behind him.
Yes, and I was like, I love that. I love that for them. I love it. So I really did want to bring that up, because I'm like, yes, that is how women should be worshipped. I mean, we bring life into this world, so we should be worshipped. I'm just saying.
Indeed, I agree.
Yeah. So I got a chisme for you, and the chisme, it's this time of a man. He reached out, and he was
a man reached out.
A man reached out.
It's usually a female that reaches out to us. Now you're saying a guy got into our DMs.
a guy got into our DMs and he said, I like my buddy's girlfriend. And I was like, oh my gosh. I go, okay, tell me the details. I'm reading the details. And he was saying that when this girl started dating his buddy, it wasn't anything serious. Now it's serious. They've been together for about 6 months.
Okay.
And when the girl and his buddy, they were just talking, and he ended up hooking up with that girl también.
Okay.
He already knew his buddy was hooking up with her, but he ended up hooking up with her también. And he just really, really likes her. Like, se quedó fascinado. I don't know. She must have like a golden vagina. I don't know.
Well, okay.
And so he did ask me, what should I do? Well, okay, he asked me that at the end. So he says that now it's serious between that girl and his friend, and that he's already expressed how he feels to her, saying like, I want to be with you.
She just brushed him off?
She's been brushing him off, and she says, no, I don't want to be with you.
The reason, because she wants nothing to do with him.
Yes. So I did tell him that. I go, I don't think she's interested. I go, she was interested that night that you guys hooked up, but I think she's interested in your buddy more.
Was she interested because she was probably drunk?
Oh, I didn't ask him if they were intoxicated.
It can go both ways. Drunk or sober, either way. Pero si le quiere echar los perros a la novia de su amigo, but are they like very good friends? Are they just like, hey, what's up? Here and there type of thing?
I asked him if they were like BFFs, and he did say no. They're just buddies that hang out once in a while.
Okay. So it's like, is it wrong? Yes. Pero, like, she's not the only girl out there. Like, there's plenty of girls. Like
I said, she probably has a golden vagina. I don't know. So I did tell him, I go, look, if you already told her how you felt and she did not respond or whatever,
just move on. She wants nothing to do with it.
I did tell him, I'm like, I think you should move on. And then he did tell me, though, he's felt like telling the buddy that they've hooked up before.
Why?
And I told him, I go, the only thing you're going to do is, okay, they might break up, but they might not break up. I go,
he's only going to do is like, there's two things that might happen. That they might break up, or them are going to freaking fight it out.
Yeah.
Like, why are you hooking up with my girl knowing that I was already talking to her?
Well, I told him, I go, she's not already responding to your affection or how the way that you feel. I go, even if you were to tell him that you guys hooked up, she is not going to, she's not going to leave. She's not going to go run to you once her and her man break up.
No, she's going to hate him.
Yeah. I go, she's going to be pissed at you.
Yeah. So might as well just leave the things the way they are. You hooked up with her once, fine. Who cares? And that's when she was barely getting to know this guy. It doesn't matter. It was a hookup. Who cares?
So you know what else I told him?
What?
I go, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody. So go sleep with someone else.
Well, that's a good advice. I would have said, like, consíguete con la mejor amiga de ella.
I wouldn't know. Why would you give that advice? No, because then he's going to always compare the best friend and that girl that he was with.
He probably only slept with her once.
Yes, he said they only hooked up once.
Okay, then why is he obsessed with her?
I don't know, Michelle. Like should I call him?
Yeah, you should. You should reply to a message like Michelle said.
No, Michelle wants to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Maybe it's her personality. I bet you anything, él ve lo que tiene su buddy in that girl, and he wants it. Yeah, he wants the same thing.
But he's choosing it with the wrong person.
Yeah, like
you'll find the right person out there.
Yeah.
Do you
hear that? You'll find the right person.
Yeah, you will find the right person to enjoy.
But if you watch other episodes, Michelle can help you find a hoe.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Just message me. I got you.
But yeah, so that's my cheeseman. Do you have a cheeseman for me?
No, I don't really have a cheeseman. No. Wait, do I have a cheeseman? No, I'm sorry. I've been on vacation, so yeah, no cheeseman. I was really out of social media being on vacation, especially spending time with family. Oh, yes. Okay. So, Hasael has a nephew. It's not really a cheeseman. Poor kid. I think he's 16, 17 years old. And he's like a Nosavo kid. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a coconut.
Yes. coconut. But it's so crazy because he's actually from Mexico, pues lo trajeron aquí cuando tenía como 2, 3 años.
Okay.
So he was raised here. Okay. Junior, I asked them, I was like, hey, do you know what a torta is? He's like, yeah. And I was like, yo, a torta to me is a sandwich, you know. He's like, yeah, it's a female. And I looked at I was like, a what? He's like, a female. And he's like, gordita. And I was like, ay, Junior. He's like, that's how we call, girls tortas. And I'm like, ay, Junior, ¿qué voy a hacer contigo? So he tells these girls, he's like, you're a torta porque están gorditas. But it's so funny because I came across a TikTok video of this guy and his son. Asked him, he's like, I need you to sound out this word. And he's like, torta. Using it in a sentence, he's like, come here, torta. I gotta show you the video. And it's like, so I had to ask Junior that because, yeah, me salió con la misma cosa. He's like, it's a female. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. He's like, you might use it as, as a whole different way, but a torta is actually a sandwich. And his dad's like, sí, pendejo, una torta ahogada. No,
I was just going to say that. I'm like, aren't they from Jalisco? They're known for torta ahogadas.
No, he said it was a female. I was like, you need to go back to Mexico.
Oh,
you know,
my
Savo
gosh,
kid.
These freaking kids.
But it was so funny. And I told him, I was like, come on, Junior, let's do a video together. He's like, no. I'm like, I thought you want to be famous. He's like, no, you're just going to make fun of me. And I was like, yeah, because there's a lot of things that you do not know. He's like, blame my parents because he brought me over here.
My God, this freaking kid.
But yeah, so it wasn't a cheese man. It was just making fun of him. And we were at IHOP when I asked him that question. Oh my gosh. Poor Junior. Shout out to Junior. He's cool.
I'm going to ask Vincent if he knows what a torta is.
Ask him and record him.
He's so funny.
Because kids nowadays, they don't really know.
Yep, I know.
And there's a lot of words out there they probably don't even know that they think they do know when they don't.
Yeah. I'm going to have to ask. So funny.
But other than that, I have nothing else.
Damn. You should.
I need to recover back from vacation. Give me a day or so.
I know.
But
so
anything else on you?
No. I was just really surprised that guy reached out, and I was like,
we need more guys to reach out.
Yes.
Please reach out to us.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of guys, so I saw your cousin Byron at the Halloween party, and I went to saludar him and his wife. And his wife's all like, dile. And I'm like, dime what? Dime what? Dijo? And Byron's all like, shut up. And he's all like, no, tell her. And I go, tell me. And his wife was like, he's always watching your show and he wants to be on your show.
Is your number one fan? Byron, are you our number one fan? You want to be like us now? You want to sit here? You want to sit here right in the middle?
He said,
"Y chismear con nosotros." I got you. I got a mic for you.
He said that he's all like, I feel like I should be on there to give a man's perspective. And I was like, oh my gosh. I go, well, let me talk to my co-host.
You know what, Byron? You can come on our show. One episode. We'll let you, defend the guys out there.
No.
Yeah, but you're probably going to eat them up alive and make them feel bad.
I probably will. Byron, come on the show.
Yeah, that'll be a good episode.
So let's end it there. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next Tuesday and Friday. Please subscribe, follow, like, share on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify at ggsistersshow. TikTok is ggsister with the number 4. And you can also email us at yourchiesmes@ggsistersshow@gmail.com. Again, please subscribe and like. And Byron, we're waiting for you.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's cheer. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Cheers.